Hello everyone, I'm back with Road to VGC Worlds with the live battles of the International Challenge of January, where honestly the most astonishing things are happening, and I believe I've hit myself in every single turn where I've been hit by Swagger. It's been so ridiculous, I can't even begin to describe you guys. I mean, out of the 8 losses I think you saw right now, at least 5 of those would have been wins if not for Swagger. Because I hit myself every single time out of like 3 turns, where if I managed to free myself just 1 turn, I would have won. But it's really been very, very ridiculous. Like, there's no other way to explain it. It's been absolutely ridiculous. Now, gonna go with a Kangaskhan Talonflame lead here with Groudon and Xerneas in the back. I kind of do like Salamence here, but that Sylveon is very scary. And I think Kangaskhan Talonflame lead should be able to handle any kind of lead my opponent has, as long as I'm able to set up the Tailwind. Now Mewtwo is scary, as it could be Mega Mewtwo X, the fighting type one. I don't think the Mega Mewtwo Y KOs. And yeah, that's the lead I expected from my opponents. Mewtwo Whimsicott. So I can fake out the Mewtwo here, although he might protect, and I think we're going to match Tailwinds here. Next turn I can simply... wow, he withdraws Whimsicott, interesting. So I will get a free Tailwind off here, and my opponent brings in Zekrom. Okay, that works for me, honestly. I will have my Tailwind up, and I will definitely not receive any damage during this turn. And he didn't protect. So I wonder how much a Talonflame does against an uninvested Mewtwo. Would I be able to KO? Let me just check real quickly that. Hopefully I have enough time. Talonflame against Mewtwo. Yeah, 88%, so it should be enough. That allows me to either Power Punch or return the Zekrom here, which I think I'm going to, based on the things he has in the back. I'm gonna Power Punch. I don't think Zekrom can one-hit KO me, and I'm gonna go after the Mewtwo with my Brave Bird. No protect once again, so this could mean the end of Mewtwo. Yep, it does go down, and I was calcing against Mega Mewtwo Y, which is even a bit bulkier. Now, I do expect Zekrom to target my Talonflame, but that will allow me to have a +2 Kangaskhan ready for anything that my opponent has in the back. Now he does have Whimsicott. Wow, he goes for Volt Switch. That's interesting. So we're gonna find out, or well, not really. The problem here is Whimsicott anchoring Kangaskhan into Power Punch. And there's a Whimsicott back in. He might just decide to bring back Zekrom, but because we do know he has Zekrom, I'm gonna bring Groudon, because Groudon resists Zekrom's lightning type attacks and can hit for super effective with Earth Power. Can deal a lot of damage to Lickitung, can deal a lot of damage to Excadrill, and resist Sylveon, so Groudon was definitely the right play here. Now his Whimsicott could anchor me into Power Punch, Now, would an Earth Power from a Groudon KO a Zekrom? Earth Power, yeah, Earth Power should be enough to KO. So, I'm gonna click Return, although I really think he will anchor me into Power Punch, which won't be the most terrible thing. And yeah, I'm gonna click Return onto Whimsicott, and I'm gonna Earth Power the Zekrom. If he decides to switch out Zekrom, which he does, whatever comes in will receive a lot of damage. And yeah, it's leaky. So he's basically trying to stall out my Tailwind turns. Wow. Whimsicott? What? It didn't do anything? Okay. So, I'm pretty sure that's game. I mean, I just have to click Return on Earth Power, and even if he protects Zekrom and then next turn outspeeds, I can simply target Zekrom with my Xerneas in the back, or with a return. So I'm gonna return the Leaky, Earth Power the Zekrom on my last Tailwind turn, and yeah, there's the forfeit. So pretty quick win for us here. I honestly was afraid of the swagger from that Whimsicott, but my opponent's team had some very original Pokemon, but it wasn't the best team so far, you know? Now, let's see if we can get another win to hopefully put us over the 1600s. We've done 24 battles so far out of the 30 possible up to this point. So, let's hope we can get 6 more wins. That would be pretty amazing. But honestly, not counting on it because the hacks factor is just incredible right now. Okay, so Giratina, Kyogre, Landorus, Tornadoes. That's a very nice combo which I myself have tried out. Talonflame and Mawile. So I definitely see my opponent bringing in Mawile, which means I definitely want to lead Salamence here. Now, Salamence with what though? Salamence Smeargle potentially, because he has no fake outs, and my Smeargle does have the Mental Herb instead of the Focus Sash, so I could potentially put some things to sleep. But if that's the case, then wouldn't it be better to lead Kangaskhan to try to set up a Power Punch? Or yeah, gonna lead Salamence. I think I need more offense though, and I might need to match a Tailwind potentially. So I'm gonna go Talonflame. Gonna have Groudon in the back, and I definitely want Xerneas because that Giratina is very bulky, and I have 3 other ways to KO Mawile with Salamence's Flamethrower, Groudon's Earth and Fire type attacks, and Talonflame's Flare Blitz. So I'm not too worried about it just yet. We'll have to see the endgame though. The endgame looks complicated with this team. Now, he leads Kyogre and Tornadoes. Okay, so he might... Wow, that's a Choice Scarfed? No, oh, because I've already faced a Choice Scarf Kyogre, and I just assumed it was Primal, and I didn't pay attention to the animation. I'm just so used to it, and I was very scared. Now, he could roleplay Water Spouts, or he could Tailwind Ice Beam here against my Salamence. And he might expect the Groudon switch in. So, do I match Tailwinds right now? Man, this is complicated, eh? Gonna protect my Salamence. And I really think he's going to Tailwind. So perhaps I should match... No. Yeah, I'm gonna Tailwind here. Yeah, I'm gonna Tailwind. I think he's going to protect Kyogre and Tailwind. He might Ice Beam my Salamence too. That would be the ideal scenario here. Salamence protects. Tornadus goes for the taunt. And he's faster. And he goes for the Ice Beam. Okay. Yikes. So, I know I outspeed Kyogre. He could protect this turn and set up his own Tailwind, because I am forced to attack. So, does he protect Tornadus right now? Gosh, I can't believe he outsped me. Do I just knock out Tornadus? No, I'm gonna go after Kyogre because I think he will Ice Beam my Salamence right now. Yep, no protect from Kyogre. So, even though my Salamence will probably go down right now. Wow, he might have just double targeted actually. Hyper Voice, I should have Draco Meteored and Kyogre would no longer be an issue. Yep, he double targeted. So he's going for the Ice Beam and the Hurricane. Which will put me in a very, very bad position. Now, yikes. If only I had Draco Meteored. Gonna bring in my two primals right now, but there's two things my opponent can do. And wow, am I going to disconnect? No. There's two things my opponent can do right now. He can protect and Tailwind, which would allow me to Geomancy up, or he could roleplay and Water Spout. Well, not Water Spouts, Origin Pulse, because Water Spout at that range probably won't KO me actually. And the things he has in the back, he might have Landorus, which would be a problem. He might have Talonflame, which would also be a problem. Oh boy, does he switch out Kyogre though? I mean, if he roleplays, I don't think he gains much by using roleplay. But you never know, he's 1500s. I am max speed Groudon though. Is he going to go for the taunt? I really want to Eruption here. So I think he's going to go for the taunt. Gonna Eruption. And or do I double target? Ugh. And I'm gonna go for the protect. Oh, I regret it. I think he's going to roleplay. Oh, he protected. He's going to set up the Tailwind. No, he went for the taunts. Okay. Wow. That was close. So Tornadus is down. If he brings in Landorus, I don't know. Does he have Landorus or does he have Mawile? I really think he does have Giratina. He has Mawile. Okay. So in this turn, I am free to set up my Geomancy and to Eruption once again. Because if he wants to restore the weather, he has to switch out Kyogre. So whatever is coming in will not appreciate this Eruption. And if he simply goes for the protect, he's not switching out. So no worries about the Desolate Land getting removed. I should be faster than both. Well, my Groudon should be faster than his Mawile, and he didn't protect Mawile even. So unless he's max speed Kyogre, I should be able to pull off an Eruption and really turn the tables right now by KOing both of my opponent's Pokemon. There's no way a Mawile survives the Eruption in the sun. No way. And Kyogre has very low HP. So, there we go. Groudon gets another KO. That's 3 Pokemon KO'd by Groudon. And that there you can see one of the benefits of running max speed Timid Groudon. If it comes down to a mirror match or in a situation like that against Kyogre, you know you at least have a 50% chance to outspeed them, or potentially an 100% chance. Now Landorus should be one-hit KO'd. I'm still gonna protect Groudon just in case he doesn't forfeit right now, because he will try to at least KO one Pokemon. But the Moonblast really should be enough. He might have Focus Sash, that's true, but I really don't think that's a common item onto Xerneas. But there we go. Another win in a match where I think if my opponent had set up Tailwind, he would have been in a much better position. But he did not. He went for the taunt, so I predicted him pretty nicely there. And yeah, that will be all for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry, and excuse the thingy. It's because it's really cold in Mexico. You guys have no idea. And I will see you guys tomorrow in Spanish for more January-friendly live battles, or on Thursday in English once again. Alright, bye-bye.